Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video here on FPL Now. Today we're going to be going over my transfer plans and team selection for FPL Gameweek 31. So if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment, what are your transfer plans for the next game week, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, not a very successful wildcard, unfortunately. I'm on a very small green arrow from 71k to 70k, but of course, no players playing tonight in the Chelsea Spurs fixtures. So if Palmer goes and has a masterclass, then obviously I'm going to be on a big red arrow. I do actually have one player coming off the bench though, because Kluivert didn't play, but that one player is GABRIEL, who of course came off on like the 15th minute with a hamstring injury. So 45 points. Yeah, it just all went really wrong. Raya picking up 2 points, Arsenal conceding in like the 92nd minute, something like that, was really unfortunate. The only good thing about that was that Saka got 2 bonus, so I only really lost 2 points on that because I would have had 12 from the Saka 6-pointer and the Raya 6-pointer, but I finished on 10 points from the Arsenal players. But because a lot of people had Arsenal defense and not really anybody had Saka, I think it generally benefited me a little bit more. But either way, didn't really matter in the end because we've had a terrible game week. So Raya with 2 points, Kirkez with the 1-pointer. Yeah, I'm kind of kicking myself that I kind of kept 2 Bournemouth players on my wildcard draft because they've just been so bad lately. I mean, I did not expect them to lose 2-1 to Ipswich. They haven't won a game since they beat Southampton in game week 25. And the fixtures haven't even been that bad. They've had Wolves, Ipswich, Brentford at home. They've had a few home fixtures in that time, and I was not expecting Bournemouth to fall off like they have done. So they've got West Ham away next, Fulham at home, Palace away. They're okay for the next couple of weeks, but they need to do something because they're not very good at the moment. Like, I am going to obviously get rid of my Bournemouth players when game week kind of 33 rolls around and Villa double. I'm going to get rid of Kirkez and Kluivert for maybe like Konza and Morgan Rogers. But by then, it might have just been better to go Villa players because Rogers got 2 assists like last night. I think they kept a clean sheet as well. So yeah, should have gone Rogers instead of Kluivert and obviously Konza instead of Kirkez. But it is what it is. Munoz only picking up the 2-pointer. Yeah, Palace last night was absolutely dreadful. I cannot believe I got no returns from that Southampton fixture. Really annoying there. Because that was one of the main reasons that I wildcarded, because I had no Palace players against that Southampton fixture. So I did want to kind of bring a couple of those in, ready for the double, obviously, but I was hoping for something from there. Gvardiol with the 6-pointer, kind of a definite, Leicester just cannot score. I don't think they've scored in like 7 games now or something like that. So I was pretty confident that Gvardiol was going to get something from that. Mo Salah blank, 6-pointer, not ideal. Yeah, I mean, the Liverpool game just wasn't really that good last night. I feel like maybe Tarkowski definitely should have had a red card, and that might have changed the game more in an attacking favour for Liverpool. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Sarr only picking up a 2-pointer. Kluivert missing out, but not due to injury. Apparently, he just wasn't feeling well. So I'm okay with that. He's luckily going to be back for game week 31. And then Bukayo Saka, absolute star boy, coming off the bench and scoring it within like 7 minutes. Really happy with that. Hopefully he does outscore Palmer and Palmer doesn't get anything tonight. But yeah, really happy with the Saka play because I've obviously got a transfer kind of already locked in. Like, I don't have to get rid of somebody for Saka going forward, so I can use that elsewhere. And I need to use that elsewhere because we've got a lot of issues already after, you just using my wild card. But yeah, Saka picking up the 8-pointer. Mateta picking up 1 point, came off before 60 minutes, which was really annoying. ISAK picking up 8 points, which was great, but also got an injury, came off on the 65th minute, so don't know what's happening with that. And then Marmoush picking up 9 points as well. Did score, got max bonus. So, yeah, Marmoush is looking to be a really good pick. Definitely should have captained him, but I thought I'd just not go against Mo Salah to try and protect the rank. But it is what it is. And then on the bench, obviously, Gordon didn't play. Areola picked up 2 points. Gabriel with the 1-pointer, about to be out for about a month, I think. So, going to have to use a transfer there. And then Livramento also picking up 2 points as well. So yeah, all in all, 46 points out and out. Gonna be a red arrow because I have no players playing tonight. Just been a dreadful wild card. I've just been really bad at FPL lately. Every single decision I make has been the wrong one, apart from the Saka one, obviously, unless Palmer goes and smashes it tonight. But I just keep getting those red arrows. Like I say, I'm very close to a red arrow. I'm ranked 70k right now. I was ranked 71k before the deadline. So yeah, it's basically going to be another red arrow, which I think is my 5th or 6th in a row, which isn't great. But anyway, that's how I got on in game week 30. Moving on, let's take a look at how the team is shaping up for game week 31. So I've got Raya in goal, who's got Everton away. which, you know, I don't really know how that fixture is going to go. I'm a little bit worried that because Gabriel's out, obviously they're not going to be as good defensively, but they do have players that can fill into that role. It's just how much of a loss is he going to be, and I think it's going to be quite a big loss, but hopefully they can still pick up clean sheets here and there. But Raya with Everton away. At the back, we've got Kirkes with West Ham away, Munoz with Brighton at home, and then Livramento with Leicester away. So not a terrible back line there, but a lot of away fixtures. 3 out of the 4 fixtures are away. I really want something from Kirkes because I'll be getting rid of him soon anyway on the double, when Villa double, obviously, which still haven't been announced yet at the time I'm recording this. And then Livramento with Leicester away should be a clean sheet because they just cannot physically score. And then, yeah, Munoz with Brighton at home. Don't know how that's going to go. But, yeah, that is the defence and the goalkeeper. In midfield, we've got Salah, who's got Fulham away. Is my current captain, but that could definitely change. I've got Sarr, who's got Brighton at home. I'm bringing Gordon in with Leicester away. Now, he does still have that small, like, hip injury, but hopefully he's going to be fine for the weekend, especially if ISAK's out, because then Gordon's going to play up front. So hopefully that does reward me going Gordon over Murphy on the wild card. Obviously, Murphy is up because he did get the assist last night, but I still think that Gordon's going to be the better pick longer term. He is more expensive. He obviously didn't play last night because he was banned, but hopefully he should be good to go. And then I've got Saka, who's got Everton away as well, who should definitely start in Game Week 31. Now, I know that obviously the Champions League is coming up and everything like that, but they have to win every game. Like, Arsenal cannot afford to drop any points now. They have to keep pushing like kind of Liverpool. So the midfield looks all right, but I don't know. There's a lot of yellow flags in this team, and I'm a little bit worried about it because seeing 4 yellow flags after using a wild card obviously is not ideal. And then up top we've got Mateta, who's got Brighton at home, ISAK with Leicester away, and then Marmoush with Man United away. If ISAK's out for a while, I don't even know what I'm going to do, man, because he was going to be my triple captain, and if he's out, then it's just going to be horrible. I mean, it might even be triple captaining somebody like Gordon or something, I don't even know. Or maybe just wait for Game Week 33, because there's obviously a big double there. Maybe go for somebody else, but as of right now, it's not looking good. There's a lot of yellow flags, but yeah, that's kind of how the team is shaping up for Game Week 31. On the bench, I've got Kluivert, who's got West Ham away. Obviously, if ISAK's out, then I'll bring Kluivert in because I expect him to be fine now because he was just ill. That's why he missed out. I've got Gvardiol, who's got Man United away, who I don't really prefer going over any of the other defenders. And then I've also got Gabriel, who's got Everton away, who's going to be out for a month. So I can't play Gabriel. So that's basically, this is how the team will line up if ISAK is fine. But of course, if ISAK's not fine, I'm going to have to bench him and then just play Kluivert instead because I have to use a transfer on Gabriel this week. I mean, I don't have to use a transfer because, the starting 11 is fine. So maybe I just roll anyway. We'll talk about it in the transfer portion of the video, but all I'd be doing is using a transfer on a bench player for another bench player, and I don't need to strengthen the bench this week. And even if ISAK's out, I'll still have Gvardiol to cover anybody that won't play, and I'm pretty sure everyone else will play on this team. So yeah, it's not really something that I'm majorly worried about, but that's how the team is currently shaping up for Game Week 31. Finishing things off and moving into the transfer portion of today's video. 0.2 mil in the bank with 1 free transfer. So as you can see, a lot of yellow flags. It all depends on news conference and stuff and what happens. Like I say, Gabriel's reportedly out for a month. So whenever I make that transfer, he'll just be out for Saliba, which I probably will lose 0.1 on Gabriel because I don't have any money saved in because I brought him in on wildcard, so that'd be a little bit unfortunate. But I'll just bring Saliba in for him, and that would be my transfer. However far down the line that will be. I do kind of want to save transfers for the double because when Game Week 33 rolls around, if I have like 3 transfers going into that, that'd be very, very beneficial because I want to use 2 of them on Kirkes and Kluivert for Rodgers and somebody like Konza. And that'd give me 2 extra doublers, and then it'd just be nice to have that 1 extra free transfer if I want to bring in another doubler, and then I can just free hit in Game Week 34, which is the plan. But obviously, if I keep picking up these injuries, like if ISAK's out, then I have to sort that out. If Gordon's still out, then I have to sort out. Like, worst case scenario, I have 4 players out this week, which is very, very bad because then I have to use a transfer, and then I have to play everybody else. If I do have 4 players out, I will literally just take Gabriel out for Saliba and then just play a 4-3-3 because that's what I'd have to do. But I'm pretty sure Kluivert is going to be fine. Hopefully Gordon's fine, and hopefully ISAK's fine as well. But yeah, my transfer, if I have to use one this week, will be Gabriel out for Saliba. But if I don't have to use one, like if ISAK's fine, Gordon and Kluivert are like all good, and I don't have to bother doing anything like that, I probably won't get rid of GABRIEL because, yeah, I'll lose 0.1. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, a transfer is much more important than 0.1 in the bank. And we don't even have that many game weeks left of the season. Like, it's game week 31. We've only got, you know, this until game week 38. So I don't think money is as much of a necessity now. Like, I've used my wild card. So all my transfers now are just going to be for like attacking doubles and stuff and kind of avoiding blanks. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, not a great wild card. A lot of things went wrong. Gonna be on another red arrow. Just be nice to see a green arrow for once. So hopefully that changes at the weekend. But either way, those are my transfer plans and my team selection and how I got on in game week 30. So if you enjoyed the video, drop a like down below. How did you get on in game week 30? What are your plans for game week 31? Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. It's everything from me. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time,